All right, we're all in favor? AJ? Clark? Buttercup? Passed. We're going to change it then. All right. It's the wake-up call with Will Alexander on Dog Show Tips, brought to you by Canine Chronicle TV and Pro Plan Nutrition that performs. Up first, we have Andrew Peel. It's good to see you, Andrew. Long time. Andrew.
Good morning, Will. How you doing?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good, thanks.
It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. So all's well there?
Yeah,
You guys
quiet and peaceful, yeah.
Yeah. Staying busy?
Yes.
When's your next show?
Not this weekend, next weekend.
Where is that?
Oklahoma.
Oh, geez. How far is that for you?
20 hours.
Wow. I guess we have to go where we have to go, right?
Yes. Yep. Waiting for things just to open up again around here.
Yeah.
Slow, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
All right, Andrew. Who was your first dog show hero?
My first dog show hero?
Yeah.
My first dog show hero? I'd have to say my parents. They got me into this. I mean, both my parents were, and they're my life heroes as well.
Sure.
Yeah, I think them. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in this position now. So, yeah, my parents.
Good answer. Good answer.
Thanks.
So all else is well. Anything else new coming up? Anything exciting? No, all good. Just staying status quo.
Yes.
All right, man. Well, that's all I have for you then. I appreciate your time.
Not a problem,
And,
Will. I'll talk to you later.
Be careful driving to Oklahoma.
Yeah, I will.
All right. You take care.
Been there for a bit, I think. So, at times. All right, Will.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you, man.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Followed by everybody's dog show rock and roll hero, Bill Bouvier Francis.
Yeah.
Hello.
Bill Bouvier. How are you, my brother?
I'm great, brother. How about
Okay.
you?
Hold your phone so I can see you. We don't want you just to be Wilson from Tool Time, okay? Just want to see your whole face. There we are.
I feel like I'm doing a selfie, and I don't know how to do those. I've done like one selfie in my life at a Wings game. You know, me and Sandy, I got my eyes all over the place, and it's just not like right. And, my house is half empty because we're moving.
Yeah.
So all the pictures and all that stuff are gone. All, little stuff because it's only really 5 miles from here.
That's okay.
And,
I didn't think you were being held captive somewhere. I knew you were okay, so.
Okay, well, just make sure nobody's doing any of this to me.
Yeah. So you're good.
Huh?
You're good then.
I'm good, yeah. You got to speak louder because it's not because I'm getting old. It's just because I'm a musician.
Ah, yes, yes. How's the band going?
I can't hear.
You and Pete Townsend, right?
That's right. When he comes over for dinner, we're both going, what? We're going to write a song. What?
I have a question for you, Bill.
What's going on in that part of town?
Oh, what's going on up here? Oh, everything's cool. We have our first show coming soon. Elgin County. Do you remember Elgin County?
Yeah, I saw that. I watched the interview with them.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Well, it's going to probably be packed.
Oh, well, they're not letting spectators, but...
Right. There's nothing here in Michigan. Ohio's got a few going on.
Yeah.
Nothing here in Michigan. My eyes don't look open. You can't seem to get it right.
That's why you need to set it up so you're, anyway.
Well, that's the thing. I don't have anything. That's why I said to Sandy, "Where am I going to get this thing done?" She says, "Just do it on the couch."
There you go. Good, Sandy. Common sense, Sandy. Okay, here's my question for you, so I won't keep you. Who was your first dog show hero, Billy?
Oh boy.
Now, who was that person you looked into the ring and thought, wish I could do that, or I wish I could be like that?
Well, when I first went, I went, never been to dog shows. And I went, I was like 17 or something, 18. I can't even remember how old I was. But, I went with my first Bouvier, and I won. That day under E. Whitmore, I won 2 points.
All right.
And so, that, of course, made me really excited because it made me want to go do it again. And, so I ended up finishing my Shasta, at 13 months.
I remember Shasta.
Huh?
I remember Shasta.
And that was for my first dog show, show dog. So, watching her, I really didn't really pay attention at that point. It wasn't until I started to, a couple of years later, I specialed her just a little bit. But, I was happy winning Best of Opposite because, that's what I thought girls should do. And I guess I was going against Gary all the time, with Glenn Miller's Alexander.
Okay, yeah.
And, I thought, this guy beats me all the time. But, and I beat him like 4 times one of the years. I only went to, I don't know how many shows. But, because I was happy getting Best of Opposite, because I didn't know any better at the time. But, I guess the first guy I saw really winning, to the extent was, I guess, Gary.
Gary McDonald, yeah.
And Elaine was still with them then, And so I guess Gary and Elaine, I guess I would say, were the first people I really recognized in the ring.
Yeah.
Because you saw a number of times. Then you start making friends with people, and it goes on. And then, I made friends with Billy, and it was okay. Billy and I actually went to Florida. I don't know. What year did I see you on the road with Garrett in Florida?
Oh, that would have been 86.
Oh, no, I was with Pete, that Pete guy. Okay, and Garrett didn't want to drive across the bridges, and that's when you drove his van. Huh?
Yeah, I remember now.
And I thought he doesn't want to drive across the bridges. Right, and there wasn't even any snow then, but, there's so many, at the time, and then you start getting up in the ranks a little bit, you start winning a bit, you win a couple of 3s and 4s in the group, right, and then, I had a litter and one with, my big brute. Elaine showed him sometimes, too. And he was number 2 Bouvier behind Bo Jess that year.
Yeah, I remember. Bo Beast.
But he was number 10 working dog.
Yeah, working dog.
Yeah. That was before they split the group. So he was number 2 Bouvier and number 10 working dog. And, then I had my Thor. So then I'm getting competitive, more competitive, everybody. So, which is good because, then that carried on. My second dog show, I showed somebody's dog.
Yeah.
I showed somebody's bull terrier. He says, "Can you take my dog to the show?" I said, "Sure."
Was it Don Cherry's?
Huh?
Was it Don's?
Who's?
Don Cherry.
Oh, no. Don Cherry never showed a dog.
I know.
But he always came to my setup because, you know, his daughter had Bouviers.
Yeah.
And I had Bull Terriers, and he used my Bull Terriers a number of times, you know, for pictures and little videos and stuff like that, you know. Even it was down at the Sky Dome one time. He used Willie, okay, to do a full photo shoot, you know, on video. And at the end of it, he says, "Say goodbye, Willie." And Willie, just like he is made to do it. Woof, woof.
Yeah.
And it was funny. He loved. But when he saw, you know, like his dog's Blue, who was actually blind, okay, and but she was small. So when she saw this bully at her, and he was like 70 pounds coming up to him, he's like, you could see him back up because I was standing there, and Buster was bringing him up for me. Okay, remember Buster?
I remember Buster, yeah.
Yeah, and he was bringing him up for me. And when I said, "Here he comes now," he said, "Holy jeez," right? And he's a little scared, but the second they turned the camera was on, you know, it was all thumbs up.
So who was your first hero then? Was it Gary? Was it Billy? Was it Garrett? Was it Don Cherry? Who was it? What's that?
It was Lord Jesus.
Oh, oh, Bill.
I mean, I don't know if I really can say a hero, you know.
Influence.
Well, influence, like I say, there was a lot of them that way, you know. I never did any apprenticing like you and those few other guys, right? I just did it all on my own. And,
I think you
so
think
I
this
never
is.
had-
I think you think this is an interview.
Huh?
You wanted an interview, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know who would have been my dog show hero. You know, like, because, you know, there are so many different things, you know, that
Yeah.
were cool about
Well, I'm
dog
going to
shows
say
at
it
the
was
time.
Gary because that was the first one you mentioned.
Well, Gary was the first guy I was competitive with,
Yeah.
you know, that I really competed against.
And he probably pushed you to try harder because you wanted to beat him.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There,
Sure.
I found your answer.
Okay, well, it was somewhere in there. Actually, somewhere on my wall, if you look back there. But yeah, I would say it's got to be Gary. I mean, he was the first one, like I say, I had to meet.
Yeah.
And you get that way, you know, and it's just, I love showing dogs. I did. You know, but, you know, they break you down, too, those
Oh,
dog
for sure.
shows.
Yeah, yeah.
So many young people don't realize what's going to happen, you know, like, you know, you break down, you know, it's just, you know, your hands from grooming dogs and your knees and your hips and, well, that's all my stuff anyways. I don't know about anybody else. But,
Yet you're still playing rock and roll.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
What?
Are you trying to get rid of me? Honest, Ed, come on. I'm not beside you, so you don't have to be scared.
Oh, Bill. We have to go. I have another one coming up, man.
I'm awake. Thanks for waking me up.
All right.
And,
Say hi to all your Canadian friends. They miss you.
Hi, guys. I miss you, too. I mean, I wish I could come across the border. And I hope the show scene starts getting a little bigger up there again.
Yeah, it will.
So, worthy to come up, you know,
Yeah.
and, you know. Oh, I'm not supposed to talk anymore, so. But I'd love to come up and see everybody. You know, you miss everybody. I can't even go see my own kids, for Christ's sakes.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
But that's life.
Yeah.
And all right, well.
All right, man. Well, it's good to see you.
Oh, and I'll hang up now. And
You haven't changed any, Bill.
I try not to have any bad feelings. was great talking to you.
All right, brother.
Hello, everybody, brothers and sisters up there. Rock and roll all night long.
Excellent.
That's me.
All right, man. Good. Rounding out the lineup, batting cleanup is Paul Clas.
Hello.
Paul, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
The place looks great. Look at that.
Oh yeah. We've been working on it. We've had lots of time.
Yeah, that's for sure. So things are good. Crystal and the baby are good. Everybody's good.
They're good, and by next Monday or Tuesday, we'll probably be expecting a fourth addition to the family.
Wow. I bet that's exciting.
She's coming out. She's coming whether she wants to or not.
Good for you guys. That's great. I have a question for you.
Yes.
Who was your first dog show hero, Paul?
First dog show hero.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a hard one. I'm thinking back. If I go back to maybe when I was probably 3 or 4, it might have been Richard Bauer. I mean, he was still showing. The story was, I forget which show. I don't remember what show it was, but I was told it was. We were at some show, I think in PA or Maryland, and he was set up next to my mother and I, and we began talking, and I thought he was really cool.
He was.
What happened was later that day, he went off to show one of his dogs, and I left the setup, and I went ringside to watch him. And I was outside the ring yelling, "Hey, go Richard, how you doing, Richard?" And he's looking at me like, quiet. But I had taken one of Lou Grello's clients' catalogs and went ringside to sit and watch. And I was like 4 years old. But I thought Richard Bauer was just amazing back then.
He was, no question he was. That's a good hero to have. No question.
Yes. He was always, through the years, he was always so good to us and always great to talk to.
Yeah.
And I miss him dearly.
Yeah, he was probably everybody's hero at some point,
Yes.
That's a great answer, Paul. Well, thank you. So, I'll let you get back to work. I know the kennel opens up soon, so...
Yeah. I actually get today off. I have help today, which is really nice.
Oh, good. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, give my best to Riz, and good luck with your upcoming baby. It's a girl, right?
Yep, it's a she. It's a girl.
Yeah. All right. So, boy and a girl.
All righty.
All right, Paul. You have a great day, and give everybody my love.
You too.
All right, brother. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Well, hope you like what we did there with the wake-up calls. We may be changing up a bit pretty soon. If you have any ideas, let me know. Go to dogshowtips@gmail.com. I have a few of my own in store too, so let's just see what happens. And if you want to find out what's happening in Will's world, just go to willalexander.net. Let's see what we have in store for next week. Talk soon.